still hear me?
Yep. Oh, we're doing the live stream now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't do trains, dude. Easiest. I don't do trains. I don't really do like public transportation, to be honest with you.
So that's the crazy thing. I made it live. So for everyone out there that's listening, it's going to be just me and Steven shooting this shit tonight, and then we'll touch on the rankings later. But we're right now just catching up on talking about trains and different things of that nature. But what's crazy is
of course, 20 seconds into going live, Christian goes AWOL.
What time? Huh?
I said 20 seconds into going live, your screen cut out for a second.
Oh,
no, you're good now though. You're good now though. You're walking around like one of the largest cities in the world. You should not have any Wi-Fi problems or any like sort of like reception problems anywhere.
No, I shouldn't. I'm trying to.
So you took a train. You said from where to where?
So Union Station was where it picked me up, and then it took me all the way to Penn Station, which is right in Manhattan. Yeah. And that's where I'm staying at. So I'm in the financial district in Manhattan because I said, all right, I want to be near the water, and then I also want to be near Wall Street and like NASDAQ. So that was my goal with being near everything of that sort.
Yo, pause real quick.
Oh,
can you pause it real quick by chance? Wait.
Nope, there ain't no pause on this thing.
All right. Well, keep talking to yourself or keep talking about something. I gotta go check on something real quick.
Okay. So for everyone out there, I'm currently the big thing tonight in like the NFT world is going to be the Solana Magic Eden Yacht Party. So I wanted to end up recording this just so everyone out there can end up seeing what I'm doing. And if I end up not looking, it's basically because I'm looking at the GPS, trying to make sure I get there. I have a ticket for it. So hopefully when I end up getting to the gate, well, to where this long ass line is going to be, when I get there, I can just show them the ticket and then I can get on. The goal will be to end up showing some of you all just everything that I'm going to kind of be doing. Because I know some of you I was talking to in Discords and stuff, you guys don't have access to come to New York. Like even, let me see if I can flip this around. So this is kind of the view right now of just me walking. Other side is Brooklyn. So shout out to Brooklyn. And then I'm currently on the Manhattan side. And yeah, so that's that. That's Brooklyn over there. I'm in Manhattan. I'm going to the party tonight. I'm up here for everyone that doesn't know. I came up here for the Solana. A lot of the Solana events, of course, like Ethereum has their events. I heard like other blockchains are coming up here as well. But my goal was I wanted to meeting with a lot of people that are in the Solana NFT space and, just vibe with you guys. I saw a couple of you all earlier. Shout out to the speakeasies as well. I will be seeing some of the people tonight. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. Then also tomorrow, there's different events. I know OK Bear's got one. Have to homies at Luxo as well. So that's something else I'll be doing. And Frank. So I'll be hanging out with them tomorrow, but just trying to go to different events, see different things. And we'll see. That's kind of what the vibe is going to be with that aspect. I didn't go to the conference because I said I'm going to go to the different events. And a lot of times people say, going to the conference, if you know why you're going to the conference, it's a perk and a benefit. But if you kind of trying to figure out why you're going to the conference, it might be better to see certain things, not just go. And plus, if you don't have the money for it, that money can be saved to go to other events and stuff. Oh, you're back, man.
I am back. Had to go check on the kids, obviously.
Yeah. So what's crazy is for everyone so Steven and I are from like the DC area. It's so crazy every time I come out to New York.
No. No. I'm not from the DC area. No. Don't you dare lump me in with that. I'm not from the DC area.
Steven's not from the DC area.
I live there.
Steven lives around.
I call my home the DC area. I'm not from the DC area, Christian.
Your home,
you know this.
Is the DC area.
Yeah, my home where
I'm
I
not
live.
either. So
my address. Yes.
And I reside in the DC area. Our buildings are but to go out to New York. Them shits are tall as hell. Like every single one of them is tall.
You like the city, don't you?
I like the city. I like it to an extent. I hate the parking situations and the traffic that happens. That's not the boat.
Is it leaving?
That might be one. It's a
Is my guy gonna be stranded?
If I miss this one, there's like other events, but this is the one that a lot of people are going to. So when you were gone, I tried to show everyone like the water, and then Brooklyn's like on the other side. I'll try to get closer without going not too far off course of what I'm supposed to do. Fun fact, this is supposed to be like a 30-minute walk. I didn't really feel like taking the subway, and I said it can kind of be cool to end up talking and showing things while doing this. So I don't know. That's similar to the boat that I'm going to be on, but that top of the boat has to be way bigger because there's no damn way in hell every human being is going to be able to fit on that boat. So what they also said,
what's going on at this party? Break this down for us. Is this like, as you go into like,
okay,
is it like a meet and greet? Is it like a mingle thing? Is it open bar? Are you getting food? What's the deal?
Both. So it is an open bar. Apparently, from what I heard, it's an open bar. I'm not going to get there till 9:06, but it's an open bar, supposedly. And it's kind of a way for people that haven't seen each other to network and meet and talk to each other. So a lot of
we're
people
looking at your feet, by the
computers. So it's a mixture of people that haven't ever talked to each other or seen each other in person. They get a chance to see each other in person. If you've ever seen like Spy Kids or Ready Player One, when they end up meeting the people that they've been playing games with online, that's kind of what it is. So I am curious how it'll end up going, but that's kind of the big thing. Apparently, big YouTube influencers and people on Twitter are all supposed to be at this party. So of course, people want to take pictures with them. I don't really care to take pictures with them, but there's certain people that I said that I was going to meet up with there. And then the events that happened earlier in the week, some were saying that they were dope events. Some were saying they were kind of whack. Because if you think about putting as people that just been behind computers, some of them can be like socially awkward or socially weird. So that's been like the other thing, getting events kind of hyper cool. And what is everyone's definition of hyper cool? Because everyone has a different definition of it. And that can also play a factor in it too. So, but long story short, with this whole event, it's kind of a way for the different NFTs to reward their holders and the people that spend money on their NFTs that they created and give back to them in these different ways. So with them spending like $50,000, that's probably not that much for them. Although for a person that's never been on a yacht or that's never done open bars, that shit is dope for them.
I like it. So, yes.
That's yeah. So that's kind of what it is. We'll see how fun the event is when you have this many people that are going to all be on one damn boat. That's the other thing, because I've been to parties where you're
bro, I was expecting when I asked you how many people were going to be at this party, I was expecting you to say like 100 200 people, but you came up with an egregious number. You came up with an outrageous number, and you said what, 1,000 people?
Yeah, I probably
Yep. Nope. So we're losing Christian. He's on the streets of New York, Manhattan, I think, going to a boat for a party, upwards of 1,000 people.
Gave out so much for this service.
Yeah, right. Of course, I say that, and then you start blacking out on me.
I'm back now.
Are you though? Not really.
I'm probably here and there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Also, so what's really funny is I've seen some people like run by me going clearly to the same place I'm going to.
Running by you? They're trying to get in that VIP line.
Yeah, they're trying to get into the VIP line, but everyone doesn't have VIP. They said from 8 to 9, you're guaranteed you're VIP. I know damn well that is not the case because that was a long line of some general admission people too. So
what else? Yeah. What else you got for it? What else have you been doing up there? I think you were explaining it, but then I think you kind of blacked out again.
Oh yeah. So also, I'll go back because Steven and I started with talking about me being on the Amtrak. So started with my car got towed this morning. And for everyone out there that doesn't know, I have the worst luck when it comes to traveling, like the worst luck. And my car should not have been towed. And you would think that, all right, your car getting towed, that's probably the worst of it. No, because when I go there to get my car, I pay the fee because I was like, I'm just going to get mad at the people that ended up telling them to tow my car later on. And when I end up going there, they have my car. Okay, also this is what happened. You have like 2 dogs that just started running away. But anyways,
wait. First of all, why did your car get towed?
Because they claim I didn't have a parking pass at my own apartment complex. I pay every single month for the parking pass.
Do you have a physical parking pass?
We had a physical parking pass. It became a digital parking pass, and so you have to pay $20 for your car. Well, I just got a new car in May, so they said, "Oh, you have to pay another $20." Why the hell do you have to pay another damn $20 for the same?
So then they saw your car without. So what do you have? Like, is it like, how is it digital? Like, how does that work?
So it's all online, and what you're supposed to do is just like register your new car. I was like, all right, that's fine. So I told them I need you to remove my old one so I can put in my new one. They're like, okay. Still waiting for them to do that. So they towed the car because my new one wasn't in there, although I had been emailing them and talking to them about that. Cool, whatever. So they tow it. I figure out where it is. I go there, and then I pay. And someone's personal truck is blocking my car from getting out. Obviously. So I can't even get my car out. Then the lady that works there, I was like, hey, my car is blocked. I need to go. I need to make it to the train. Oh, well, that's not one of the cars that were towed. It's a personal car, so I can't get it. But I'll check with the manager to see if you can just leave it here for 3 days, and then you can come back and get it. What? I'm not leaving my car in a storage area for 3 days. That sounds like the worst idea possible.
And you ain't getting it back.
And I'm not for damn sure I'm not getting that thing back.
What kind of car is it? I didn't know you got a new car.
Yeah, so I got an Acura. So
whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was like, all right.
Brand new or what?
It's a 2020.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
My guy.
So I made the podcast pay for it. So,
big time.
So jeez. I got that. I get there and I'm like, I legit just got the car plates over yesterday. So of course they're not going to have the updated license plates. And they said, well, we can't really do anything about it. So then she doesn't want to feel comfortable moving the car. She gets in the car finally after they said, yeah, you can move it. And then she's kind of looking at everything. And I'm like, just move the car like 3 inches up. Everything will be fine. Like, you're not going to mess up the car or anything like that. So she drives it up and she says, can I get out? Yes. All you need to do is drive it up like 2 seconds. Think that's it, right? No.
Nope.
Then she says, all right, hold on. Now I have to get out the truck and get the remote to open the gate. Because there was somebody on the outside waiting to get their car. So she felt like he might try to end up getting in. So that happened as well. So then after that, finally get my car. I drive it, go park the car so that I can end up getting an Uber to go to Union Station. Because I don't feel like parking near Union Station. And then I get charged an asinine amount of money for that. Cool. Everything sounds good. Get there. Nope. The train left. So then they said, all right, you can pay a $90 difference to get on the next train. What the hell? So I get on the next train, thinking everything is cool. Oh, they have Wi-Fi, perfect bars on the train. Wi-Fi goes in and out. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? Like, I literally can't do anything. There's absolutely nothing I can try to do as well. So I don't get to take care of everything until I finally get back into the city. So once I get to Manhattan, I think, okay, you know what? Maybe I think I went to some restaurant, a pizza place. I was thinking, all right, they probably have Wi-Fi there.
Nope.
Oh, they have Wi-Fi. Just doesn't work for my work computer. So I'm still can't do it. So I didn't get to finally get on the work computer till probably 4:00.
What kind of hotel are you staying in? How much did it cost? What I want to know.
So it's not terrible. So my hotel was on the cheaper side. Most people stayed in like Times Square and stuff. It was over $250 a night, which is pretty good, I realized, for New York.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. The hotel I stayed at for work, I went to New York last week, Wednesday to Thursday, and the hotel I stayed at, I didn't pay for it. I didn't pay for anything, obviously, on this trip.
Of course.
which was great. Like I had a prime rib risotto for dinner at the hotel, along with like a 6-pack of beer. And then I had a plate of barbecue Thursday at this event that I went to. But the hotel I stayed at, our travel or like marketing or events coordinator, whoever did this for me, she was saying that my hotel was $450 a night. Damn. And I was like, well, glad I'm not paying for that.
That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
God dang.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, yikes. Not paying for that. And then I got there and the people were like, we need a credit card on file. I was like, oh, no. I was like, I am staying here under my company name. They were like, oh, exactly. That changed. They were like, oh, that changes things. I was like, yeah, you're damn right it does.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, if I'm paying for this, I'll go sleep in my car because I ain't paying for this.
Exactly. They were going to end it. If anything happened, just put it on Mr. Springer.
No, sir. Nope. Dude, this might ruffle some feathers, but I don't like going to the city. Like I'm not a city person whatsoever. Like, you know where I grew up at. I grew up in the middle of Pennsylvania in like farm country, basically. And then I moved down here. Like I'm not even in the city now. Like I live like halfway between Baltimore and DC. I live closer to Baltimore than DC, but like, I mean, I can probably count on one hand, maybe two hands, how many times I go to the city during the year.
Yeah,
I mean, in Baltimore and DC are nothing like New York, obviously, but like there's just way too many damn people there. Traffic is. I remember I was coming home from
stupid.
I was coming home from my buddy's wedding, up in Long Island, and it was just me. And it took me like, I don't know why I don't know what you use to travel when you're driving, but I use Waze. And I don't know why it took me this way. My brother-in-law, BJ, he lives up in Long Island. So like we've been up that way like a handful of times, and we go the same way up and we come the same way back. And like, I never have to go in the city. I avoid it at all costs. Like I don't do that. But for some reason, Waze, I don't know if it was like the way I was going to go was packed or what, but like it took me through Manhattan. And it was, it was a Saturday. It was like a Saturday morning. So it wasn't rush hour. If it was rush hour, I would have lost my mind. I would have just pulled over. But like, I was so like flustered and so just like angry at everything. Because there's people like walking everywhere. There's people just like cutting you off. The cabs think everybody that's not in a yellow car are invisible. And they're driving. They're just driving through you. And like, dude, it just like, I just don't like it. I don't like, it's funny to say, I don't like the crowd because I can deal with like 110,000 people at a football game, or like being at like a overly populated that tailgate scene. but like that's different. Like that's just that's a completely different set of people. Like I just don't do well in like the city because mainly because I never like grew up going to the city. Like it's not like my parents like, oh, let's go to New York this weekend. No,
Yeah,
like we're not doing
that's
that.
not what they did.
No, like we never went like anywhere north. Like so I never go to Baltimore. If I do, I stay on like the outer part of Baltimore. I stay in the inner harbor. And like, I mean, you're never gonna find me in DC for a multitude of reasons. But like again, I don't really like going to the city. Is that where's your boat at? Oh, there's a court. It's open too. It's a nice court.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
So this is one of the courts just like right off the water. And then it's around like 9 o'clock our time. Just one person out there. It did rain earlier today.
He's hooping. Got him. Ooh, buckets.
I know. He actually made it too.
Nice. That's good timing.
It was
so
that's good content for us.
What do you how long do you plan on being at this party for? You plan on like what's your since you I'm sure you obviously don't like do you know anybody that's gonna be at this party?
Yeah. So
all right, so that answers that question. Next question is what is your drink limit? Are you gonna go with like because you drink all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna stick with like beer? Are you gonna stick with like, whatever mixed drink you do? I don't know what you do. You can go with a rosé.
So I learned this from Steven. When I am at places that I don't know, when I'm at places that I don't always necessarily know, I just stay with beer. Like beer's an easy one to go with. You can drink that or just sip on your water. Like I'll probably have 2 or 3 beers, if that, but like the whole shots and liquor and stuff like that, no, because I don't know everyone. You know people, but you don't know them like that. So you always just want to be aware, and it's not even like your friends that you'll go with. You could trust your friends, but when you're on a boat, anything can happen. When my friends are like, oh, let's go on a cruise. No. Why? It's the same thing as a resort. No, it's not. I can run away at a resort. I cannot run away on a cruise. Like I should be able to go where I need to go to. But so probably 2 or 3. Let's see. So here's other people. So these people are just playing tennis.
We did rain a lot.
Yeah, but what I normally end up doing for this one, I'll do like 2 or 3. Now my friend has like a housewarming over the weekend. I'll probably drink at that one. Why? Because I know everybody that'll be there. That's also the difference. Tomorrow they have like for all the DGOD holders out there, a DGOD's NFT event. I'll probably drink a decent amount there. But since this is a multitude of different groups, I probably won't drink as much here and just kind of try it out. And also some people are saying the events before were boring. So I'm like, all right, you don't want to ever like drink a lot, then you just become sober in 2 seconds because the shit was boring.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there. Dude, those are the worst types of parties, like in college, when you got the word on like Tuesday or Wednesday, your boy hit you up. He's like, yo, I got a party for us on Saturday. It's going to be lit. There's going to be girls there. There's going to be booze, everything. It's like, cool. All right, bet. Like, I'm in. Got plans Saturday night. You're hyping up all week. Like, college, you were worried about what you were going to wear to the parties too. And then and I've been in that situation where like we pregame for like 2 hours and you're like kind of like fucked up by the time you get there. And then you walk into the party and it's like 3 dudes and like no girls and like no booze. And they're just like playing video games and playing like shit music. And you're like, damn, I spent all week hyping this up. I got this fit perfectly right. And it ain't even like that. It's duty. And then you got to leave and like go find another party. But by that time, it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock and you ain't getting anywhere else.
Exactly.
So then you're rolling back to the crib with the homies. And you're going to do the same thing at the crib that you just saw those dudes doing at the party. You're going to go back. You're probably going to drink and smoke and play video games. And that's going to be it.
Yep.
Oh, my guy's near the boat, right?
So I'm near the boat. As you can see, like the different cars that are pulling up to end up coming to the event. It said, I'm looking for the here right now, and then I'll be able to go in. It might take me a second though. Oh. But yeah, they have like different events here. They have the athletic fields, and then I'm looking for like the long line. That's really what I've been looking for.
I love that you have like an actual corded headphones, not like wireless. Like, what are you doing, bro?
So I'll never lose them.
I mean, I guess, but like, damn. Do you own AirPods?
Nope. What's crazy is, so this is the good Christian. I own AirPods. Well, I almost owned AirPods, but I ended up letting them go because I saw them on the ground. And I said, you know what? I shouldn't steal somebody else's AirPods. Let me just leave them.
I definitely would have taken them.
So let's see if you can see it. So behind us, it's different people from like D-Guys, and I saw like Galactic Geckos, and then someone had an 8-Fest hoodie on. So I think I'm walking the right way because people are following me. I hate it when people want to follow me and I'm just like, look, I don't really know where I'm going, but okay. And it's an interesting blend because with this event, I'm seeing more guys than women. So we'll see kind of how that ends up going too.
Has that been the nature of the events that you've been to?
I think the one I went to before, it was like a bar. So it didn't, It was a little different.
Yeah. You imagine you step on that boat and it's 1,000 dudes.
We'll see. So I think I got here. So this might take me a second.
Oh, look at this.
But so this isn't the boat we're on.
It's not?
But no, the one up there is.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And what's so much easier about just having this on live, it's recorded, so I ain't even got to worry about recording this shit myself.
Looking like a little club.
Yeah. So I'll try
to. Is this boat going anywhere or is it docked here?
It's docked for like 2 to 3 hours, and then it'll be going somewhere.
Are you going to be on it when it goes somewhere, or are you guys getting off?
What? No, I ain't going to be on it when it. Heck no. I am going to be off. That thing does not go until like 12 or 1. I am not getting on that joint for when it goes. I would if I could choose when to just get off, but I can't just choose when to get off the thing.
Facts.
So you're gonna have to give me like 2 seconds because I have to find my ticket. Oh, while I'm doing this, something I did want to ask you about is, can you tell everybody your thoughts on the different people that are going to the LIV or LIV golf event?
Yeah, that's a huge pain in the ass. So for those who don't know, the LIV golf tournament, or what is it? LIV golf, I guess, tour, you want to call it. It's just, it's a Saudi funded golf tour. So it's 3 days, it's no cuts, and like the prize money is like astronomical. So all these big time, and I think there's been like 40 something, almost 50 maybe golfers from the PGA Tour that have made their way over to the LIV Golf Tour. And most recently was Brooks Koepka, who 4-time major winner, kind of like the douche of the PGA Tour. He's pretty much like every male golfer from like ages 24 to like 32, probably, like including myself, like, you know, douchey kind of golfer. Like, I mean, he's got like that type of swag to him. He's a younger guy. I think he's either like maybe 30 or like close to 30. He's not, he might not be there yet. But like Bryson DeChambeau is on the LIV Tour. Obviously, Phil Mickelson, Dustin Johnson. There's a handful of other names on there that people might know. Kevin Na, another guy. So there's like a handful of big time names and like world like top world ranking players and like big time guys that are making that move. So it's kind of like, I don't think it's a domino effect where these guys, it kind of seems like it's trending in that direction, but personally, I don't think it's going to be. I think if you listen to Brooks Koepka's press conference from last week before the U.S. Open, he was asked about it, and he got very annoyed, or it seemed on the surface that he was annoyed by getting the questions about the Live Golf Tour and if he was going or not. And he kept saying that he wasn't. He was focusing on the U.S. Open. He hasn't given it much thought, and then he completely shit the bed in the U.S. Open. Shot, and he was pretty terrible. I think he was like plus 10 or something like that at the end of the day, at the end of the tournament. And then like 3 days later, bounces to the Live Golf event or golf tour. So, I don't know.
You also do the VIP tickets?
So I think Christian is now checking into his yacht. So, there he is. So, dude, I don't think it's going to be like everybody's going to leave the PGA Tour, because they also said that starting next year, they're going to be doing, oh shit, this is the line? Dog. Yeah. Yo.
So you want to do over unders?
Yo. Okay. What time is it right now? It's 9. What can you
9:08.
Can you 9:08? Can you start a timer on your phone right now?
Yeah.
I want you to do that for us. So Christian's gonna start a timer on how long it's gonna take him to get into this.
Yeah.
Into this party on this boat. So 9:08. My guess is how far, like yardage wise, do you think you are from the entrance?
What's crazy is I don't even. You might be able to see it. So you probably can't. It's like all the way over there.
Yeah.
But if you look at on the boat, there isn't as many people. Like most of the people are in the line because the VIP just ended, and now we're going into like the general admission. So I got here probably at the worst possible timing ever, because I asked them about VIP and they sent me to the GA line.
So would you say like you're maybe like 50 yards from the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say 50.
So it's 9:09. Christian started the timer at 9:08. And I'm going to say that we are not going to still be recording this when he gets in.
I don't think so. So here's the thing. And I'm really impatient in life. I'll probably wait 15 minutes. If like at 9:25, 9:30. If I'm not there, I'm probably just going to turn around.
Now, what's going to be your move? So who are these people? What are they doing?
Just random people. I don't know. I think some of them think that they'll get in. We'll end up seeing what happens.
Okay. So my next question is, if it's 9:30 and you're not there yet, mm-hmm. What is your next move? Are you going to go somewhere? Because you're like, because like you're like, you don't have like, what do you have to do tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow?
I work a little bit.
Okay, so you have to start working like 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
but I'm gonna be up earlier because I'll probably go walking and stuff.
Okay, so what's your move after this? Like, if you can't get in or you don't want to wait, what's your move after this?
Well, so New York is a city that never sleeps, so there's probably like so many bars that I probably just go to, just walk around. I saw like 4 or 5.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Is you're at least gonna do something tonight that involves having a couple of drinks.
Oh, absolutely. That's the easy part. I can do that. And what's crazy is, so I don't know if you guys can see it, like behind me.
Yes.
There's also people. So, and I got here late-ish. Well, I got here an hour late for my time slot. So
that's like not surprising.
And this is the first time I think we started moving at all. They're only like letting one person on at a time, because you kind of have to like scan the ticket. And then sometimes you're scanning other things too. Oh, well, okay. I moved a little bit.
Well, at least the weather's nice, right?
Yeah. So for everyone, out here. We were supposed to get rain, and for it not to be raining now, I'm kind of impressed by that.
Looking at the sky above you right now, it kind of looks like it could rain soon.
Yeah.
Now, what if it starts to rain right now? What is your option?
My option is building right here, finding a way to get in there.
Dang.
And
not happening,
and then I'll just take that all the way back. Or, well, there's a boat behind us that's about to leave.
That cover behind you, that blue covering. Other way. Yep, keep turning that way.
Yeah.
No. Like what? No, there's like the City Cruises sign behind you. Other way. Keep going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can go stand out of that. Looks like.
That's what I would do. But you know how many other people would do the same thing?
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody.
This better be worth it.
If it was like yesterday, no. But I kind of want to see, like, a lot of people want to say things aren't going to be cool or ain't going to be dope. So they're sending everyone over into my side. But yeah, so I want to see how it is, because a lot of times people say things aren't cool or things aren't shit. But I'm really curious to see how it is. Also, a lot of like the different YouTube influencers are going to be here. So I kind of want to see what they look like, because you can talk a big game online, but then if you're in person, I'm like, all right, you know, and I don't have respect for you anymore.
Mm-hmm. What's the geographic like there? What's the scene like with the people? You got a good mix?
It's more than I thought. It's a lot. It's a shit ton of guys, but let's see.
I see some long hair in front of you.
Yeah, there's some. Well, don't mix that up with some guys. But
yeah. It does. That boat behind you keeps getting further and further away. So it looks like you're moving pretty quick.
Oh, they haven't even moved yet. But the people behind me, it's crazy, because there are a good amount of people now behind me. So I think at this rate, we'll be off of the air, but I'll probably be on the boat. I kind of got to almost, you know how you get to the point of you got too far that you don't turn around? That's kind of
like at this point, it doesn't even matter. Like you gotta go.
Yeah. Like, and my thing is, I can get off. Once I get on, I can get off.
Yeah, you can do a couple laps, get a couple drinks, and bounce.
So that's what I was gonna do. It's like you guys can see it better now, but
yeah,
it's
all right.
Like 4. So what I'll probably do is lap every single one.
Yeah.
I see somebody, shake hands, then get off.
What's that on the bottom on the bottom of the boat? Like, are those life jackets?
Do you think those are really life jackets? Those are chairs. Those are chairs.
Yo, you gotta take pictures of like the inside of the boat, like the middle inside of the boat, where there's like, you know, people. I want to see what the setup is like for this thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I saw some of it. So I saw some of it online, and it reminds me of like an older-ish type of inside of a boat. If you guys catch my drift, there was like a famous movie that was out there with Leonardo DiCaprio. That's kind of what the inside reminds me of.
Oh, damn.
I'm not going to say that right now because I don't want to be on the boat.
Damn, bro. Yo, you're... That sucks.
So, but yeah, the people, I see some older males on it, which I'm surprised at. Again, like with NFTs, you don't really know who's behind the NFT. So being able to see all of these people now, kind of like, oh, now I just
I feel like you're gonna start seeing all these people and you're just gonna be blown away.
In a good or bad way?
I don't know yet. Probably in a bad way.
The other boat's about to take off.
Oh yeah, you should get on that boat.
I should have, but they were like dressed to a T. Whereas this boat, you're kind of just wearing anything.
What's what like are people around you intoxicated? Are they getting there? Like, are they tipsy?
Sober. Absolutely sober. I think I drank the most.
No, gosh. See, that's not good either. If I'm going to one of these things, like, you know me, I gotta be Somewhat.
Yeah. And I went to this one, like I'm going here to see people. It's not like I came here with homies or anything. Because also they said like no plus one my VIP ticket. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just take this trip on my own. So there's a guy in front of me. I'm gonna show you. He's absolutely sober.
Oh, dang. My guy's like, bro, I couldn't get the VIP. What do I do?
I know.
Bro, call your dad. Tell him to call these people and let me on the boat.
That's exactly what it is.
What's he? I would ask you what he's wearing, but it seems like he's pretty close to you right now.
Yeah. So like I think what's so weird is, and I wish I could be this person, but because of who I am, I stand out a lot. There's some people just walking along the edge, just saying "excuse me" and getting so far up the line. I'm like, why the hell are you just letting these people get in front of you?
All right,
if you're the one person.
No, go ahead.
No, if you're the one person that doesn't get on, and it's because, damn, I let little Jimmy get in front of me, you're gonna be really mad. So yeah, the other boat left.
Oh dang, it got there quick.
Yeah.
Now what's the demographic life on like the race of everybody? You got a mix of people.
So it's a majority white. I do see like some Asian and Latino. I probably think I'm the only black person for my
yes. That's what I love to hear.
I'm looking around. There might be one person. I might see one.
There's 1,000. There's going to be 1,000 people. We'll say on that boat. If you're the only one, I'm going to be so happy. But I'm going to say you'll be one of like 10.
So, but here's my thing. I went into this knowing that's probably how it's going to be. So I was like, all right, just accept it. That this is what you're going to go into. And it'll be kind of like you go to those different events. Hey, this is Christian. He's black.
Yeah, so that's what I do.
That's how it's going to be.
Now, how far is your walk back then after this?
Probably like 30 minutes, but it'll be a better walk going back because I'll kind of be able to chill. I won't have a pressing time limit of when I need to get back. Oh, actually, no, I lied. You know what? I see some security guards and they are black. So
does that count though?
I don't know if it counts. They're mandated.
yeah, that doesn't count though.
They gotta be here. No, but while we're doing this, because we'll probably get off soon. So 2 people turned around. So that gives me a 0.02% better chance of getting on. But we did last week wide receivers. And I started to realize afterwards how tough it is. And this week we have tight ends. So before we close it out, we have top 10 tight ends, and then we have honorable mentions.
All right, so I'll run through mine really quick. I got 10. I got TJ Hawkinson. Number 9, I got Zach Ertz. 8, I got Dawson Knox.
Good one.
7, I got Schultz out of Dallas because of no Amari Cooper. Number 6, I got Pat Fryermuth for the Steelers. Number 5, I got Mike Gesicki down in Miami. I think that with the receivers they got, he's going to get a lot more attention. Yes, back to back. I think he'll get a lot more attention this year with the attention that's going to their receivers. 4, I got Kyle Pitts. I think he could be number 1, but they got a new QB. I guess Marcus Mariota. Number 3, I got George Kittle. 2, I got Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews could definitely drop like out of the top 10 because I don't know if he's like a consistent guy like that, but I think they don't really have another choice. And then number 1, I think Travis Kelce, obviously.
Actually,
and then
we have a breaking news. I don't know if you can see him on the boat, but I do see one. So you're good.
Good. All right. So that's 2 out of 1,000.
Yeah.
And then for my honorable mentions, I got David Njoku. Again, we don't know who's going to be the quarterback in Cleveland, so whatever, but they're going to need someone a security blanket. Number 12, I got Evan Ingram in Jacksonville now with Trevor Lawrence. I think that's going to be a good fit for him. 13, I got Austin Hooper. 14, I got Hunter Henry, and 15, I got Noah Fant out in Seattle now with the homie Drew Lock.
Whoever's going to be quarterback out there.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whoever's going to be quarterback out there. So that is my 15. Let me go back real quick again. Just run through that again. Of course, I lost my page now. I don't know where the hell I'm at. Yeah, all right. So I got Kelsey, Mark Andrews, Kittle, Pitts, Gesicki, Freiermuth, Schultz, Knox, Ertz, Hawkinson, top 10, Njoku, Ingram, Hooper, Henry, and Noah Fant as my honorable mentions.
So before we keep going, I just want to say this is absolutely a who you know event, because I've seen like some girls are able to walk to the other side because the dude knows them. So they're just bringing them over to like the secret VIP. I'm regular VIP. So like I've noticed that. But so one thing I did want to bring up is Steve was touching on tight ends, and a shout out to a tight end. Eric Ebron is up here for the event. He's not here right now.
But you missed him for that. You missed him in that hour that you're supposed to be there.
I know, right? He's probably gonna be here. I saw him earlier today in passing, and then apparently someone said Jerry Jones is up here too. So I don't know why Jerry Jones is up here. He's probably running away from some kid he had or something like that. But I'll go with mine just to run through it quickly. So Steven and I are kind of similar, but our orders aren't the same. If I can end up, okay. So I'll go through my top 10 and then I'll go through my honorable mentions. So at number 10, and a big thing I put on here is depends on who's the quarterback and if Deshaun Watson is going to be the starter. But I have David Njoku at number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, I have Hunter Henry, just because he was doing really well last year up there in New England. So I'm curious about how he ends up doing this year. The big thing is he just gets injured. That's always been his tough thing. Number 8, I have to go with Zach Ertz, and the big reason is they don't have DeAndre Hopkins to start.
Right.
So
yep.
I want to know how that's going to go. Number 7, I have the other Eagle, Dallas Goedert. Again, it just depends on what's going to end up happening with what Jalen Hurts does. A lot of these are questionable in terms of quarterbacks. Number 6, I have Kyle Pitts. Again, depends on quarterback.
Number 7. Number 7. Sorry.
So 10, I have David Njoku. 9, I have Hunter Henry. 8, I have Zach Ertz. 7, Dallas Goedert.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, 6, my fault.
Yeah, 6, Kyle Pitts. And number 5, Dawson Knox. Have to go with him because I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan. Yeah. And I just think he's going to continue to do well. He'll take a lot of pressure off of Diggs and then Josh Allen, and Crowder's up there too. So that's going to be a big one for them. Number 4. I don't know if you said it, but I got to go with Mr. Waller the Baller, Darren Waller.
Oh, I totally forgot about him.
I know. I had to look that back up because remember he was injured last year.
Yeah.
So that was like a big thing.
Yeah.
Number 4, I have Dalton Schultz. Number 3, I have Darren Waller. Number 2, Travis Kelce. And then number 1, Mark Andrews. But Mark Andrews is pending what the hell happens with Lamar Jackson, because Lamar doesn't throw to anybody else but Mark Andrews.
Do you have George Kittle anywhere? Do you have honorable mention?
I don't know what the hell. Oh, I think I have honorable mention. Oh, honorable mentions. I have Gerald Everett, Pat Freiermuth, and George Kittle.
Dang.
A lot of those are just like
Kittle fell pretty quick.
So he fell, and a big reason why I also put him so far back is because I don't know who the quarterback is. I've heard good and bad things about Trey Lance. If it was like positive things I heard about Trey Lance, then I'd be like, all right, we can keep him in there. But I don't know. We don't know what's going to
happen. Wait, isn't Jimmy G still there?
So Jimmy G's there, but apparently sometimes they're saying they don't want Jimmy G. Like they do want Jimmy G. All these quarterback situations are so weird. What's happening with Deebo Samuel? How much is Brandon Ayuk going to play? Is George Kittle even going to be healthy?
And no Jimmy Graham on anyone's list.
Hell no. Jimmy Graham is Jimmy Dunn. Like we have tried too much with that.
Oh man, that's such a shame too.
There was a point in time where Jimmy Graham was always on the list. Yeah, Jimmy Graham was nice, but he just got injured. I will say sleeper is whoever the hell the tight end will be for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers loves his tight ends every single year. Matt Ryan likes his tight ends too, so watch both of them. So those are mine. We can almost close it out because clearly I'm still here in the same spot. I did get closer though.
You are getting. Oh wait, how much further? Oh, so it's like how much further down the boat do you have? Like, is it all the way down the other end of the boat?
Basically.
Oh man, so you were like 100 yards away.
I was gonna say I was a touchdown.
Oh God, bro. All right, well it's 9:27. So do you have any
I stopped it at 19 minutes because we're clearly not going to make it.
Do you have any would you rathers or anything for us tonight?
Yeah, I do. So, would you rather drive to a city? And I learned this yesterday. I was on a field trip with kids. Would you rather drive to the city in your own car or take an Amtrak or Metro? And then you have to find Ubers and stuff to get around.
I'd rather drive my own car.
Okay.
I'm sure you'd rather do the public transportation means, right?
So if I'm going to New York, I'd probably take public transportation because of the tolls that you have. Yes. And I don't really feel like dealing with all the damn tolls that are out there.
That's a huge pain in the ass. I had to deal with that coming up. It was like $40.
Yeah. Oh, so here's the real one. So would you rather, what sport position would you rather be playing in? Thinking about injuries, thinking about how much you get hurt in them. What position would you rather play?
What's the
any of them? This is open-ended.
Oh, okay. Oh, geez. Probably like and I can be the best at it.
You might get hurt. You have to take the risk of getting hurt and stuff like that in it too.
Oh, I'll be a pro golfer any day of the week.
Okay.
Oh, facts, bro. Like, because that's like the least amount of injury, even though your injuries are still probably going to be like back related, probably, which most golfers are back related or like shoulders. But I would probably take a golfer or a pitcher, probably.
You said a pitcher or what?
Pitcher or a golfer.
Okay.
What do you got?
Mine is super easy, super simple. It's any position John Wall is. And that's all I got. Because I'm going to get paid regardless.
40 games in 3 seasons, bro.
And he got over
again.
$100 million.
I text Chris and I always talk about this. There's not another job, another place you can go work. Like if I just like didn't show up to work for whatever reason for the next like year, I mean I'd be fired within 2 days.
Oh, absolutely.
And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna give you any money. Don't worry about that. No doubt, no money for you." But John Wall has made, what'd you say, 120-something million dollars?
Yeah, it was over like 120 million that he made, and he only played 40 games.
That sucks. Good for him though, you know.
Yeah.
Get your paper.
Hey, by any means, if they're gonna keep doing it because of this big contract he signed before, which you got to blame the Wizards for it, then you blame the Rockets for still wanting him.
Yes. When he's like, is he healthy? Do we know?
Who knows? I think he is. He was healthy at the end of last year, but they kind of just shut him down. But I think they thought they might try to trade him, but they didn't trade him.
Yeah.
So, what do you got for the people as we close?
We talked about this before. I am going to the beach. Oh no, actually, I'll say this. Big shout out to my daughter. She had her first swim time trials last Saturday. For like their first meet, which is coming up on Saturday. And she won. She finished first in her time trials. She finished first in the freestyle and then finished second in the backstroke. So she's 5, her first year swimming. So very happy with that. So shout out to her. and I will be at the beach all next week. So I am jumping off the face of the earth for a week and not coming back until then. So, I might bring this stuff just on the off chance.
No.
Nope, I'm not.
We're doing a poll.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here. No, that's it though. That's it. Just shout out to my daughter for kicking ass in her swimming so far. So what do you got? I mean, looks like we all know what you got right now, but like, what else you got?
Yeah, so big thing is trying to get on this boat. Other thing is I gotta say shout out to the lights as I've been walking, because I thought this was about to be a pitch black show.
Yep.
And we had lights the whole time. So that's the other big shout out. And also just shout out to everyone that came out here. I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow, probably too. And then other than that, Steve and I will be back together probably in 2 weeks. I'll hold it down next week, if anything, because I'll recap everything that went on during the week. So that's everything.
Good shit. Send me some pictures from this event. And have fun. Be safe walking home.
Yes, sir.
And keep us all posted.
I got you.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace.